Hey, this is Dan Vagabond Buddha. Right now I'm going to take you on your Old Town walking tour of Guanajuato, Mexico. But I just want to let you know that there's a link below this video on YouTube. If you click that, there's a lot more you can find out. Low cost of living, retire cheap in paradise, Guanajuato, best day tours, best nightlife, restaurants, cheap hotels, buses, flights, trains. Check us out. Just click the link below this video. So, welcome to Guanajuato. This is Don Quixote behind me, the character in Miguel Cervantes' famous novel. This town has the International Film Festival, Cervantino International Festival, in every October when people from all over the world come here and put on Don Quixote skits and plays. And to my left is one of the theaters. There's 3 theaters here where the plays are put on. It's a beautiful town. So that's the Don Quixote statue over there with Sancho. And when you exit this area, you want to walk in this direction. You'll see this falafel. Habibi?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Eat there. It's the best meal. Well, yeah, I'd say it's the best meal we've had yet, and it's ranked number 2 in the city out of all the restaurants.
239.
What's 239, baby?
Among the 239.
Oh yeah, 239 restaurants. It's ranked number 2, and it's just a falafel house. Anyway, so it'll be on your right, and you walk down this little alley here. I wanted to show you. Chung Hoi had this little, a couple things I want to show you. One thing right here, Chung Hoi had chorizo. Did you like the chorizo?
Yeah.
She loved it. We came back twice in the same night. And then what's the reason I'm walking down this path? Google might try to take you down the other path, is so you can see this little quaint little bridge here. And this is actually a cafe. Santo Cafe. So normally there's tables out here. It's kind of early in the morning right now, but so you can see it up there. Anyway, you'll walk into this bridge and go left and you'll be at the next stop. So if the map takes you down the street and you recognize this place, Don Quixote is down this street here also. It could take you this way, and if it does, just make sure that you look up the street and see this red steps, and there's the bridge. It's really a charming little area. And here's the next stop on the tour. It's the San Francisco Church. And I couldn't find anything on Google about it. I just thought it was cool and I'd show it to you. Normally there's a signpost out front that I would read to you, but it's not here. I guess we're here too early in the morning. But there is a Don Quixote museum next to it if you're into that. And it's a private collection, and it's also closed. I guess we're early birds here at 10:30. What? Don Quixote, yeah. Yeah, it's a bunch of it's a private collection of a bunch of his... It opens at noon?
Yeah.
Okay. And now we're going to show you the Juarez Theatre. Isn't this a lovely town? It's really, you can't really go wrong here. Everywhere you look is just beauty. Chung Hoi said I had to start taking more photos without her in it, because I look like a womanizer. And I was like, but it's only one girl, don't womanizers. Don't womanizers usually have a bunch of women? This is just such a lovely place. Isn't this amazing? So, anyway, if you click the link below this YouTube video, there's a Google Old Town map that you can use to walk the same path. This is the intermission room in the Juarez Theatre, second floor. It's a beautiful place. So this is the main lobby that you enter, and these gorgeous stairs that you go up if you're at the higher levels of the theater. And right now we're below the intermission area, and these are the glass tiles. So a few moments ago when I was staying on glass tile, that's where it was. Really a beautiful place. So this is Jardin Union. It's the most well-known place in Guanajuato, and it's a manicured, gorgeous park. Everyone sits around in the day and people watches. It's surrounded by cafes and restaurants, and it's just beautifully manicured, has water fountains, and it's really one of my most favorite places here. And it's also, everything kind of revolves around this, all of the other places that you come to see. So that's Jardin Union Park, and you just walk on the Google Maps tour. You come down here, and it's all, everything is beautiful. And up on the right here, you'll see the next stop. So this is Basilica Collegiate de Nuestra Senora. The Basilica of Guanajuato was built in 1671. There's an 8th century statue of the Virgin inside that was a gift from the King of Spain. It was a thank you to the city of Guanajuato for all the wealth the silver mines generated for Spain. The Virgin rests on an altar created from gold, mined from the Guanajuato mines. This is probably my second favorite spot after the Jardin Union Park. Okay, let's go inside this church and see what it looks like. I don't know if we're going to be able to see the Virgin Mary on the altar, the gold altar, because of it's Sunday. So I might try to come back here and sneak a picture later. We'll see. There's Mary up there with Jesus. That's the gift from Spain up there, from the King of Spain. It was carved in 714, and it was hidden for over 800 years when Granada was taken over by the Muslims. But when it was found, they decided to give it to this town in Mexico because so much wealth had come from here. So if you exit the side door of the Basilica and turn right and go up the street, you'll make your way to Guanajuato University. So if you keep walking down that street, you'll see this church on your left, the Templo de Compania, and you just go left up the street to the university, which is the next stop I want to show you. So this is the University of Guanajuato. It traces its roots back to 1732. There are about 33,000 students that attend this and several other campuses around the state of Guanajuato. They have advanced degrees, PhDs, masters, and bachelor's degrees in all of the soft and hard sciences. And this university is one of the reasons that the arts and humanities are so strong here, and why it's such an interesting place to live. The intellectual discourse has been upgraded quite a bit by this university. So this is Museo Casa Diego Rivera. It's the childhood home of Mexico's most prominent muralist. Although born here to a rich Jewish family in Guanajuato, Diego Rivera became an atheist as an adult. His social and political commentary in his murals is so important to Mexico's self-identity that his murals are on the second floor of the National Palace in Mexico City. In this museum, you can go inside and see some of his earlier works along with the home where he was born. So you're allowed to take photos on the floor, but not on the second floor. Although it looks like there might be 3 or 4 floors here in the museum. These are not Diego Rivera pieces, by the way. This is a featured artist, Andre Fernandez Cervantes. So they have Diego Rivera's childhood home here. And this is, it's decorated beautifully for the period. And it looks, honestly, it looks original. It doesn't look like they've revved it up. So.
I don't know, because I've tried to touch one of the light candles.
Yeah?
And it's very smooth. It's like, wow.
Yeah. Candle holder.
Candle holder.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Wow. I think it's not the old one.
It's not the old one?
I think so.
So this is the entryway, and this is the courtyard. A little fountain here, and the Diego Rivera's daughter, along with the government, Guanajuato state government, refurbished this place in 1971, and it says they've done it in the spirit of how the house was. So it's probably not the actual pieces of furniture that were here at the time, but it's redone very well. And this is a colonial era house, so give you an idea of how wealthy people lived in colonial times. So they let us on the rooftop. There was a blocking rope but we walked up and looked longingly at it, and they let us on the rooftop. The Diego Rivera Museum. And it's a beautiful neighborhood, as you can see. So you turn right when you exit the Diego Rivera Museum. And of course, this is all on the webpage. Just click the link and follow the map on your smartphone. There's a beautiful square down there. We were just shooting pictures of that fountain. And then you come up here and another beautiful church and square. Just you can walk here for hours and not get bored. It's just really nice. Love this city. Yeah, so you make this little left. They say that 80% of the passageways in this city are cars can't drive down. I don't know if it's that high, but it's pretty close. It's like they have gelato here. That's your thing. And here's more of those streets. Oh yeah, I recognize this church. We're headed to San Fernando Plaza. We had business cards made down there in that blue building a couple days ago. That's why I know this area. Isn't this lovely? So beautiful, huh? Wow, it's hard to go wrong here. Look at that, everywhere you look, there's these little pathways. Look at the colors up on the hill. I thought there were just two plazas here, but there's three. There's obviously this plaza. And in a minute, I'll show you a plaza right down there between those two buildings, which is the actual plaza we're coming to see. It's one of my favorite plazas here. And then this plaza, which I don't know the name of, I just saw it for the first time. And of course, like most of the plazas in Guanajuato, there's music playing and cafes, restaurants. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna have to say I like this place better than San Miguel de Allende, only because it's not perfect. It's a real city. These are, I think there's a 4% foreign population or something like that. Or I should say American. It's probably 10% total in San Miguel Allende, but here it's just barely get over 1% of foreigner. So it's more Mexico. So that's the center plaza up there, Roque, R-O-Q-U-E, and then you walk down these steps and you're in this other plaza, which I thought was San Fernando. So behind me is the Central Market. It's the largest market we know of here in Guanajuato. I don't know the name of it, but I'll put it on the video so you can see it. The front says Ernesto Brunel, but I don't know that. But as you can see, it has a gorgeous tower on the top, and so it's easy to recognize, but it'll be on the tour. Just follow the links, and we're going to show you the inside now. Hidalgo. street food queen. Chung Hoi is this is her element. She comes in these places and sniffs out something to eat, usually for $1 or $2. Nice thing about these is they're all independently owned and operated. It's not like a shopping mall, obviously. And they're often family recipes. It's mom and pop and the kids making the food, cleaning up. And there's just about everything you could imagine from all over Mexico and in these larger markets. So she picked a place. So it looks like she's having pork. Because it's not chicken, huh? And it's not beef, I don't think. She's famous for putting small businesses out of business. She'll order a $1 or $2 thing and then put $29 worth of condiments on it. Is that pork? It's okay? Survivable?
That will be value for.
I don't know what this stuff is over here. It's probably skin. Probably pork skin or something. She's making her move now. You can't even see the meat anymore. It's all about the condiments. So this is the alley of the Kiss. As you can see, it's a madhouse right now at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to come back in the morning when it's a little more romantic. There's a story I'll tell you then. So the daughter of a rich man fell in love with a poor man's son, and the daughter's father forbid them from seeing each other. And the daughter lived in the balcony on the left, and the boy found out who lived on the right, the balcony on the right, and he arranged to meet her there. And when they were holding hands, the father came out and stabbed her to death, or stabbed her once, I suppose. And as she bled to death, the boy held her hands. After she was dead, the boy fell from the balcony when she took her last breath. And if you kiss on the steps where he fell, you'll get 14 years good luck in your relationship.
15.
15?
It's 15.
Wow, they added a year.
No, it's 15.
Okay.
Lisa Yuri?
So right now I'm next to the monument of Papilla in Mexico's Revolutionary War for independence from Spain. There was a miner whose nickname was Papilla, and the insurgents were unable to win with the loyalists, Spain's loyalists, until a miner named Juan Jose Martinez strapped a large flat stone to his back to avoid bullets. He was able to smear tar on the entrance where the loyalists were hiding, and then light the tar on fire, which burned the door. This is how the revolutionaries won the first battle for independence. This monument was erected in his honor. That's him up there, Martinez. The monument's called Papilla because that was his nickname. And that's how the Revolutionary War against Spain started. The first battle was won. And in his honor, they've made this beautiful monument, which of course is the best view in Guanajuato. Hey, this is Dan from Vagabond Buddha. If you've enjoyed this video, could you please click like, leave a comment below, or subscribe to our YouTube channel? that'll help our rankings and help our business. We'd really appreciate it. You have a great day.